Thank you very much. It's another day with the Okwako Outlook with me, Geoffrey Jefferson. On our set today, we have a special guest, and I'm going to introduce him in a short while. But before then, allow me to give a shout out to Pride Inn Hotel. For the space and supporting the work that we do, and even also our director Patrick for this great work that you see coming on your screen. It's because of the effort that is put in by our director Patrick. And without further ado, I want to introduce to you a special guest. I don't know if some of us we've heard about the story of being molested, what happens on streets. We don't resonate with it. Some of our friends, probably our brothers and sisters, go through situations and we really do not understand why they behave the way they do. And maybe nobody has ever given them a platform or an ear to speak out what normally happens. But today I have a very special guest on the set that has experienced a lot. He sees them every single day. He encounters the young boys who are molested, who are going through situations, and the society seems probably to have given it a deaf ear. But today we want to look at it. This is a very comprehensive episode that we are going to have, where we are going to just let him speak, pour out his heart. Whichever language he will speak, I want us to resonate with the situation that is happening to a boy child specifically, because nobody seems to care of what is happening to a boy child. But today, our special guest, who is going to introduce himself in a short while, will be able to take us through a lot of things that are happening, how molestation is something of that is actually rampant and is affecting so many young people. Somebody said, if a society does not, if a man loses his place in the society, that society is messed. So we are trying to come back to a position of bringing a boy child to his position so that the society can get its really face as it deserves. So without further ado, allow me welcome our guest on the show. Welcome so much.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Made a time to come all the way.
Yeah.
So I want you to introduce yourself. Your name, what do you do, and then we can pick it up from there.
Okay. Thank you very much for having time for me, and also for this opportunity. It's rare to have. My name is Michael Imbura. I was born. I grew up in Kitale.
Grew up in Kitale. You schooled in Kitale.
I schooled in Kitale, Matisi Primary School, and also Lukona Primary School.
Okay.
And it is in Kitale where I started being a chokoran, a street kid.
A street kid.
Yeah, who went to start living in Eldoret again. And it is in Eldoret where my prayers were answered. And until where now I am.
At what age did you find yourself on the street, may I ask?
I won't figure out the exact age, but I just remember it was back early. I can only remember that I was in class 3 when I started sleeping.
You're very young, literally maybe 10, 9 years, 8, around there.
No, it was below the age of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there is anything that you would need to know.
No, I will get there.
Okay.
But now, if I may ask, who is Michael Imbura? At the core, just beyond the title, you do also you do motivational speaking, right?
I did. I used to.
You used to.
I used to.
But now you don't do it, or you didn't see the need of continuing with it.
No, it's only that I lost track. I lost track of myself.
Okay.
As we speak now, I'm still figuring out who I am. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a purpose.
Or you're
It's
still
like
finding your purpose?
I'm still finding my purpose because I've tried multiple things.
Yeah.
That not they have been working. It's only that I lose interest at a particular
or
point.
you start doing something and then all of a sudden you lose interest.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is that? Is there a specific reason why you find yourself you can't like keep up with something when you start, or just the way of life?
It's I think it is the experience I've had with the people, because I don't know if this is okay to share here.
You're free to share nothing and everything. I mean anything and everything.
Yeah. Okay. In my life there was a point of life. There's a point at time where I've been trying to prove to people that I'm gay.
To prove to people that you are gay.
To prove that I'm gay.
Okay.
So I find it really hard to be there, because I remember my past experience of actually there was somebody who told me, no, you are actually gay because you're molested. So it
Oh, you are molested.
Yeah. So but now this person said, no, you're just gay because you are molested. But at that time I used to behave like a girl. It's not like I can't. Even now I can. It is there. It is still there. But that particular time was very girlish. I was very girlish.
Let me get it from this point of you being molested.
Yeah.
Were you molested by somebody you knew?
No,
a family member?
No. It was in the street. That is when I was a street boy.
Oh, when you were on street.
Yeah.
At that age of 8-10 years.
Yeah.
So what made you leave home, go to streets?
Yeah, at a point, during that time I would have said it was poverty. It was because of poverty.
Okay.
That we were experiencing at that particular time with the family. And there was a certain time I went to visit a family friend, and she stayed near a children's home. So I used to look at the children there playing, eating nice food, mchele and madondo, mchele and beans, which was like a pizza at that time.
Rice and bean to you at the time?
It was a pizza. Yeah. Okay. So I was fascinated, seeing them wearing clothes, playing with wazungu. So I started chanting. I started chanting, oh yeah, Mungu naomba. It was like saying, Mungu, I'm just praying that one day I will meet a mzungu to take me to school. I stay now kwa nyumba yake. Yeah, na nikule vizuri. Yeah, that was my prayer.
So your prayer was just to be somewhere you can eat well,
and dress well, and have muzungu on my neck. Yeah.
Muzungu is a white person.
Yes.
So why muzungu?
That time we used to see wazungu as angels. I used to feel like, hey, these are beings from another planet. Yeah. So I felt like maybe if you want to have a good life, you have to have a mzungu beside you.
The white person was okay.
Yeah.
So now, if I may ask, like, how was your childhood like, and how did you pass the shape of your current passion? Like, how was your childhood like? How did you grow up? How did your past shape your passion? Yeah, or your passion of what you're doing currently?
Okay. My mom gave birth to me when she was 16.
16 years.
She's
okay.
16 years of age. And I can just imagine the kind of trauma she went through at that particular time. I'm just happy that she didn't abort me, as the way other
16,
women.
She was a young girl, right?
Yeah.
She enjoyed a lot.
Yeah. So I grew up with a father. His name is Geoffrey Imbura, and there was a time where a certain lady, She was old actually. She told me, "Do you know that actually this the one you're calling father is not your father?" So I think that was the point. That was the.
So the one you're calling father was your grandfather?
No, the one I was calling father is my stepdad. He's my stepdad.
Right.
But I didn't know. I didn't know that he was my stepdad. Yeah, it came all the way until nikajua, oh, kumbe you're my stepdad. So when I started asking, hey, who is my dad? Because I felt like if my mom, she's with my stepdad and I'm suffering, sometimes I'm sleeping hungry, I'm not having anything for my stomach, and maybe my dad is just somewhere enjoying life. So I started having this this mentality of looking for my dad. So going to the street was not just it wasn't just one thing. There were multiple things that led me to the street. Yeah, I felt like I need to go and search for my father. I was afraid that maybe if I don't meet my dad, I might end up marrying my sister or having something with my sister. So I didn't want such a thing to happen.
You wanted to connect yourself with your bloodline.
Yeah. And again, behaving like a girl, walking, talking, slaying, and everything. People.
Was that as a result of you being brought up in company of girls, or is something that you just found yourself doing?
For me, now you see, mom giving birth to me at that age, she has to walk with me everywhere she goes.
So you are always with your mom?
I was always with my mom. I was living for my mom actually until when she died. That is when I was even more confused because I didn't know. It was like I lost purpose of living.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did she die?
She died 2018.
At what age were you at the time?
I was 23 years of age.
23?
23 in Form 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or even in school, that means you delayed to go to school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So where were we, Kwanzaa?
What was your childhood like? But now I'm asking, what really shaped your past? What really, like, how did your past shape your passion as a person now? What you do currently, like the things you went through in life.
Yeah.
Has it in any way contributed to be the person you are today, or the things that you're doing currently?
I won't say that I've actually understood your question, but just allow me to say, I have this thing in my heart, a heart of helping, and yet I don't have. I would really want to help, but I don't have the resources to help. But I feel like I need to help. So I just remember when I was in high school, before I started healing. I started healing from molestation when I was in high school.
Okay.
Whereby I found young boys. They used to come to me and they would talk to me. They were very free with me. I will close my book even if I have a lot of assignment, just to listen to them, and they will open up to me. They will say, "Oh, my dad did this to me. My uncle, my nephew, my cousin, all sorts of things." And remember, these are different students and everything. And again, there was a time where a teacher of mine, she brought us some books and we were reading. I think it was 7 Shades of Dust. And I don't like reading, but this book, I followed her and I told her I need to keep on reading the book because it was relating with me. I find this person in the book. I don't know, it was called Samuel, a vibrant student who he is the number 1 in the nation. Then he jumps from 1 and he becomes Danda, and teachers, they isolate him. They trash talk him and even fellow students and everything. So we find that he was isolated. But now this time there's a teacher who comes in, Teacher Mani, and this teacher creates a good rapport with the kid. And the kid opened up that actually the day I was celebrating my victory, my uncle did this to me. My uncle molested me, and it was not just that day. Those days that the uncle was around, he molested the kid. Until now, when this kid started finding peace with himself, they came up with a drama. And in this drama, the mother was like, "This story I can relate, I can see. Like, is this what my brother did to you?" And actually,
were they girls that were molested?
No, it was boys. It was a boy.
Oh,
it was a boy.
So
and
these are the story of the young boys that have been molested by the close family members.
Yeah. So reading this book and seeing how now the parents, they stood and they took an action for the uncle. They found out that actually there were more than 15 kids victimized by him.
That were molested by
the same guy, the same uncle.
From the same family?
No. But different now, different, how can you say? Like, I think it was maybe different.
How long was that? Because
I won't remember kabisa hiyo kitabu vile ilikuwa, but yani I just have this glance.
Oh, it's a book. Okay.
Yeah, it's a book.
All right.
So seeing this person, the perpetrator, being arrested, and these kids are safe, and knowing that actually no more kid will be perpetrated by him, it made me feel like, oh, kumbe I'm not alone. I am not alone, and this is a journey, and if nobody speaks about it, we will have more victims.
More victims.
Yeah, because
that's how you found the voice and started talking about it.
Yeah.
So in the journey of talking about how you were molested, and for you were molested on the streets, but you have heard the stories of young people that are molested by the close family members. How has this story shaped you, and now what do you think is really happening to the society? I mean, where you are as you, because I'm so sure this is before we even talk of your initiative you started. Is it an organization or something?
It's an initiative that is.
You still work
on the way. Yeah.
People come to you. They share stories like those ones. Not one, not two. Very young, others like mature, and so you as a person, have you like fully healed from that wound, or you still struggling healing
from the wound of being molested?
Yes.
The moment I actually before that, it took me like 10 years to start healing, and in those that period of 10 years, I hated men.
You disliked men? I
disliked men. So I was bleeding my wounds to men because I felt like they're all the same. Like, I don't know. I just felt like if that person did to me this,
so every man is a monster.
Yeah.
Just do the same to you.
Yeah. So even when I was joining my high school, I was asking my guardian, how will I survive in the school of boys alone? But he just said, oh, sijali, Mungu akona sababu zake.
So your guardian had known of your past history?
I don't think if he had known that I was molested, and I don't think if we have ever talked about it. Okay. I don't think so, because he was a pastor, and pastor kila kitu.
Sometimes it's good to tell pastors. Some pastors tell them and then they take advantage.
Yes, they go and preach to their...
Not really preaching. They take advantage and do the exact thing.
Yeah. Actually, they take your vulnerability.
Yeah. They capitalize on your vulnerability. Can you recall a turning point or a moment, when your pain began to look like a purpose? Like the turning point where the pain you went through started turning into something like a purpose. Like, this can help me help another. Like, can you recall a moment like that, your turning point?
Okay, my turning point was when in the same school, the same high school, we had this, we had several guys who behaved like girls, and the school, most of them, they used to say that they're gay and ABCD, like it was going on around.
Yeah.
And actually at that time, again, I was a prefect. I had a say. And I remember I'm one of those people who pushed the administration to send the kid away, because I was told that he's molesting for months, he's recruiting for months. I didn't know that actually what they are saying, it was a lie. It was just based on their homophobic narrative. The only thing that this kid was doing was love. He was just sharing the love that he was having, but not that love for being gay and ABCD. It wasn't. But now, utaongelea wapi? Nani atakusikiliza? So the moment this kid was sent away from the school, then I come to learn later that actually that was not how it was. Because now I've interacted with the same for months and ABCD. They're like, oh, alikuwa mzuri and ABCD, kwani alienda wapi and ABCD. Sasa hapo ndo nikaanza kufeel nilikosa. And again kuangalia unapata I found that those kids who went through molestation and ABCD and maybe they're being called gay and ABCD, they were like they also isolated themselves from people. Like wanakaa tu peke yao and ABCD, they don't know to do anything, they don't know to play football or to do anything because of vile wako. So I started talking. I felt like I need to talk.
I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
You live in Kayole?
I live in Kayole.
You live in Kayole. So what challenges like do you face in Kayole, and how do you like stay safe, or how do you shape your vision in Kayole? Because Kayole is a place has a reputation. I know that.
Yeah.
So what challenges do you face in Kayole, and how do they shape your vision? Like I wish I would put it this way. What challenges do you face in Kayole?
I don't think if I know any challenge. I don't.
You haven't faced any challenge.
I don't. Oh no, I've faced.
In Kayole,
I've faced.
In Kayole, do you meet the young people of the nature, like the one you talk to?
It's hard. It's rare because actually I literally you asked me if I've healed. I think I'm still in the process
of healing
because I actually prefer kukaa peke yangu kwa giza, kukaa kwa nyumba tu, like
in darkness by yourself.
Yeah, I prefer just staying in the house where there is darkness and maybe I'm just on the media, the social media. Yeah.
So when you're in the darkness, what are you doing by yourself?
In darkness, I feel like there is peace for me, like nobody's judging me. It's just me and my thinking. Yeah, I feel like I'm safe. Yeah, I only come. I feel like I need to come to the light if maybe there's somebody who I'm supposed to talk to, or needs to be talked to, or maybe somebody wants to feel, oh yeah, you're my friend, or so somebody just wants to
just let me disconnect from the world and people, just be alone and talk, do my things.
Yeah.
I mean, does after you are in that darkness by yourself, do you feel like relieved, or you feel like you need to continue being in that darkness? Do you connect to something else in that darkness, or
in that darkness? The only thing the only thing that I'm always connected with is Facebook. Yeah,
chatting with. So you are connected somewhere.
Yeah,
connected somewhere.
Just Facebook, looking at the comment of people. Finding maybe there's somebody who is being discussed, like maybe people are talking, oh, this person is gay and ABCD, and I'm like, you don't.
So do people still say that today to you, even in the where you live?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. There was a time in that
because of a gully kind of behavior.
Yes. Kansa.
Are you able to avoid?
No, if I avoid being like a girl, it means I'm pretending. So what I can say is that with the time, being in the school that I was associating, being around the boys and ABCD, it impacted me in some way. It started like changes started coming in.
Like I can be a man.
Yeah, vitu kama hizo. Yeah, but it was not easy. It wasn't easy.
Why did you choose the streets? I mean, what drew your heart to the street family?
To this family because I was there. I was in the street. And I remember after the first molestation, that was the first, that was like an opening door
on the street.
It was like an opening for now allowing people to come in. Because now it was like it was another way of means of living. Like you need food.
So you started, like you became
like a prostitute. Yeah, and kinda, yeah, and it's not like I know what I'm doing, but I need money.
At that age, you were still that young, right?
Yeah.
So you had to be a prostitute to get something to eat.
Yeah. So and most of the time actually you'll find and these people are even paying you, and they're not paying you good money.
Yeah.
They
are these fellow street guys or people from who are not the street members comes just on street to look for you?
The person who molested me the first time was a street person, even the second person. But now the others, they're just men from their families. Maybe they have wives, maybe they have kids.
Okay, make me a men who have families, they come on street to take the...
Yes. They will come to you, they will tell you, oh, nakaa vizuri, akina tamani ni ukwe mtoto wangu, I will take you to school and ABCD. Now you feel like, oh, actually this is what I want.
Yeah, I found a family.
I found a family. But only to find out that you go and you become a wife. You become a wife to the person. And remember, all these dreams that you are given, being taken to the school,
it doesn't materialize.
They mean nothing. And again, when I could find somebody and will tell me that I will give you money, you know, I will be happy. So I will go
because you are desperate.
I'm desperate for this money. And the most expensive money I've ever got from those people, 20 shillings.
20 shillings. So somebody picks you on street, takes you to his house, he uses you for 20 bob.
For 20 bob.
These are people who have family, grown men, with wives and children.
They don't even need to take you to their houses. Behind the bushes, behind the street corner where there is some giza hivi, shika hapo kwa corner
I mean, men who are married,
smelling nice, they have perfume in their bodies, yes.
They can pick a street boy at the time to do those things with you.
Yeah.
There was more of a ritual something.
Maybe.
That doesn't seem normal.
It isn't normal. Yeah.
Okay. It's really painful. So you lived that life on streets up until what time?
I lived until around 2009.
2009.
Yeah. Okay, and remember, hapa katikati hapa, there was those moments when I used to be arrested
by the police.
The police, you are taken for being a street kid. You're supposed to go home. Yeah. So you'll be arrested. You'll be taken to these juveniles. You'll be taken to rescue centers.
Yeah.
But now life is not that pleasing in rescue center.
Yeah.
Because now you have to be told, do this, do that, and you are
not used to that.
I want to fly. I want to go and test the glue. I want to go and test the weed. I want to eat nice food. Yeah, there are moments we used to go to big hotels and we could do some work, some chores.
And they'll give food.
Yeah, they will give us food. Yeah.
So at what point did you transition from street now to going back to school to where we are today?
Yeah, that is when now God answered my prayer. Because I remember when I was young, when I saw the kids from the children's home and I desired to have that life. And I was praying to God, naomba tu nikutane na mzungu, anipeleke shule, niishi kwake. It was 3 things, zima na sawi ya 3. And now, before then, in 2008, I went, we used to have a certain church in Eldoret where they used to bring us to the church every Saturday. And they will preach to us, they will encourage us, and they will give us milk and bread. And for me, I went there for milk and bread.
Yeah.
So there was this lady who came to me before she handed over the bread. And not this full bread. Ni full.
Yeah.
Super love. I'm telling you. And kuneo milk kubwa hapo madiaba. And she asked me, unataka kuwa nani when you grow up? I said confidently, I want to be a pilot. And she said, if you want to be a pilot, lazima uende shule. I took the bread and the milk and I went and I was eating. Then I saw the plane. Then I remember the words she said.
She said to you.
That is when I prayed another prayer to God. And I told God, God, naomba tu unisaidie niokote shilingi 1,500. Hii 500 ni transport yangu kunitoa Eldoret mpaka Kitale na hii 1,000 ni ya mamangu kunipeleka shule. So God was so gracious to me that in 2008, around December there, niliokota 3,000, not 1,500.
Like you picked on street?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was so excited to the point the metals that nilikuwa nimeokota because nilikuwa nataka kwenda kuuza ninunue chai nikunywe. Nilipeana.
The scrap metals.
Yeah, nilipeana and nilipanda gari ikazunguka ikasimama nikashuka because I thought nimefika. Only to find out that I was actually still in Eldoret. This was because of the excitement that I was having. Now I boarded another matatu. I went to Kitale. I put water, nika shower, and I went home. I did some shopping. At a supermarket.
For your mom. I was 3,000.
Yes. And I went home and she was there with two of her friends, neighbors actually, women. And they were so excited to see me. They did run after what I had carried. They ran after me.
After you.
Yeah.
Road called Son is back home.
Yes, yes. And they even prayed. And I took 1,000 shillings and I gave it to my mom and I told her, mimi nataka unipeleke shule. She cried and she asked me, kabisa, you want to go back to school? Unataka kwenda shule? And I said yes. And she took that money and 2009 January I was admitted. Is it admitted? I was enrolled. I was enrolled at Lokona Primary School.
Okay.
Class 5. I remember 2007 I was in class 5. So 2009 again I'm coming back to class 5
because of the years you've wasted on streets.
Yeah. So in this class 5 nilisoma hiyo January, February, March, April sasa tumefunga shule, we are at home. I just had a voice in my head. Go back
on street.
Yes. I just had a voice and it was very clear. Rudi kwa street. And who am I to say no? I didn't know where the voice came from. Me, I just followed the voice. There were 3,000, kulikuwa na shilingi 3,000 kwa nyumba. I picked it.
That was your mom's or
my dad's? It was given by
your stepdad.
It was a foreman, yeah, my stepdad. Alikuwa amepewa na foreman asimamie watu wanafanya ujenzi alafu atawalipa. So wakati nilishika, I felt like, if I go with this money, my dad will be in deep shit and my family, my siblings, maybe watalanja. So I decided to leave it behind and I went to the street. So when I went to the street, I met another different family in the street. The ones that we grew up with them until 2023. So that is when now we met. I met Mzungu. I will prefer not to say her name now because I'm not sure if they might be okay.
She was a lady.
Now
she took you back to school.
Yeah, now we became friends. And remember this lady,
because it's a good thing. She did a good like that was a good Samaritan kind of a heart.
Yeah.
So mentioning her I don't think would be a bad thing.
Ouch.
But if you don't want to, it's okay still. All right.
For me, I don't think if they're okay. Because I remember even when we were leaving, most of the kids that we came with them from the street, we were 8 of us. None of them were okay sharing their story about being in the street or anything of the sort. So
why were they not okay?
I don't know.
Is there anything they went through?
I don't
know. It is reserved here. No, your story is protected if it's something that maybe, because when you share, you will help somebody out there. We have people who come in the name of helping, and then they end up doing different things.
But for this one was very different.
It was really, really help.
This one was actually, I can say, for me, naweza sema mimi ndi mwenye ndi niliblanda. I can say mimi ndi niliblanda. Had I not blundered, maybe sayata labda ningekuwa somewhere else rather than the place I am now. Because even when somebody hears that I stayed in Kayole Soweto, they're like, hello?
And you are in this school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I won't know why they used not to prefer sharing their stories of being in the street and ABCD. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, those white people?
No, the black ones. The kids we were with. When you go to Metokana on street.
Oh,
remember when I was in the street, I made a family.
Oh, so
in the street we have families.
Story being shared.
We have families. Yeah. So I don't think if that okay, their story to be shared.
So you have gone back on street. You've met a Mzungu.
Yeah.
Then what next?
So when we met the Mzungu, she brought us to Nairobi. She talked to her friends. and they were happy to be our guardians. First, actually, we were taken to Kawangware. There was a children's home in Kawangware. We stayed there for quite some time. I don't know. I don't think if ilipita mwezi. Then we were tulikombolewa nyumba Isili. Tukaanza kuishi Isili kidogo as she's preparing. You know,
to take you now to school.
Yeah. Because it's not like this is something that it was in her. Yeah. Because I actually remember there was a time she shared with us, and she said when she was back in her country, Norway, she had a voice, God telling her that you will go and you will help 7. She actually met 7 of us, but as time went, there was one who came in, and we became 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we met her, when we were at Isli, we were taken to Komarok. We stayed in Komarok. Now it is in Komarok where we were enrolled to a primary school, Elmwood Education Center. And now this is 2010, second term. Now nobody forced me to repeat. I'm the one who said, let me go to class 4.
You went back from 5 now to class 4?
Yes, I went back to class 4 because you remember, I imagine I've used weed. I've sniffed glue, so my mind is somehow
correct.
Yes. Yeah. So I feel like if I step kidogo, the catch up.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually in school it wasn't easy. Being an older person, actually out to go, it was not easy.
Now you look like you're the dad to some kids there.
Yeah.
Have you forgiven yourself?
I'm still working on that. I'm still working on forgiving myself. Especially after hearing the song, I forgive myself by something. Something.
What is why do you find it so difficult to forgive yourself? You think you did a lot of bad things you don't deserve to live, or kind of a thing?
I've tried to kill myself in multiple accounts, even when I was in the street. And 2022 was actually one of the worst years, I guess, for me, because I almost killed. I had suicidal thoughts and attempts 4 times. There's another one that I was killing myself slowly with carbon monoxide, but I tried very much not to. I just wanted to die slowly.
Do you still have the same thought of wanting to kill yourself?
Nowadays I don't, because the last time I wanted to throw myself, I was in the building at Saika. At that time I was staying at Saika, the last place, Johnny de Kayole. I wanted to throw myself.
That must be very recent.
I'm telling you. I wanted to throw myself off the building. And this is, you have sat down, I'm a Christian, I love Jesus, hallelujah, heaven is real for me. But now when I go to church, homosexuals, gay people have been sleeping with men, you'll go to hell, and ABCD, And home, I'm imagining me and Matseka living the best life. At home, there's that still.
People still look at you as a gay.
Yeah, no. Actually, even as I'm speaking here, very few of my blood family, very few of them know that actually I'm gay. I'm gay. I can say.
So that means you are a gay and you have accepted that you are a gay, or because of being molested is where you found yourself to have such feelings?
I think I don't know. I can't really call where all these things they come from. But I just know I was young. I was curious. I was.
And somebody messed your life.
And somebody messed up with me. And meeting people who are offering you money because of this. This might be something good. So I found myself. I can say the pit I am now. Because of kenye ilikuwa imefanyika huko and ABCD. I've been fighting and I'm still fighting myself
fasting, you want to chase that demon of the
Yes, yes. It's not like I want.
Now when you go to church and they're rebuking.
Yeah, they're rebuking
They're
me.
rebuking. You feel like you are the one the pastor is talking about.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the one the pastor is talking about. There was actually a church where I came out. The church that I'd gone, I think, for 10 years. It reached a point where I felt tired. That is now 2019. I felt tired, and I nilikaa nyumbani. I decided to kaa nyumbani. So I used to receive calls. Hello, we miss you from the church. We miss you. We have missed the way you are singing. And remember, I used to go to the church and I will stand there, I will sing and I will cry. But nobody knew why I was crying. Maybe they thought I was in the spirit or something.
So you're crying because you're suffering?
I was crying because I'm suffering. I'm dying from inside. I felt like, no, you're the pastor. You know, the pastor is correct. He's always correct. When he tells you that gay people will go to hell, you will go. You feel like you'll go to hell. Yeah. Because in Ingeka, and I feel like the burning, there's that fire that is burning. So I used to sing knowing that God will hear me through this song and maybe change my life and become straight as people expect me to be. And when I got tired again receiving those calls, I decided to go to church.
Back to the same church?
Yes. So when I went there, after they have introduced, they have welcomed the wageni, they said, oh, we have also those of us that have been away for some time. We would like to know how they are doing, what they have been up to, and everything. And that's it. I was threatening God. I was telling God, if they bring the microphone here, I'm telling you, Lord, I'm going to nenda kumwaga mtama. And who is God? The microphone came. And I did exactly what I had purpose.
What had you purpose to do?
I had purpose to say the truth. To say actually
to confess
in
church.
In church, so that at least they know why I have not been coming to church. And before I told them that I'm gay, I told them, ninajua, when I tell you what I'm going to tell you, some of you will want to stone me, some of you will want to throw me away, but naomba tu, you allow me to be coming to church so that I'll be listening to worship song and praise and
because it's not something that you want to be, it's something you're trying to run away from, but you have no way to deliver yourself from it.
So when I told the church I'm gay, that is 2020.
Did you tell them you're struggling with gayism?
No,
you want to be delivered, or you told them I am gay?
This is like now I am tired.
Yeah.
I am tired. Just take it the way it is. Yeah. I'm gay. The church became silent. They were silent kama maji kwa mtungi. And at this time again,
it was a Pentecostal church.
I don't know. I don't know kama iko ina fall which categories. Those categories nisijui.
Okay.
But from that moment, the same church members who used to hug me, who used to greet me, who used to wish me well at ABCD, all of those things died.
They decided they disowned you completely.
It is like they disowned me in some way until when actually I reached a point where I told myself I will not go to that church, because after coming out I went twice. Nenda mara mbili.
Did anybody reach out to you maybe to try and counsel you or pray with you or something like that?
The first Sunday I came, nobody there. The second Sunday I came, the son to the bishop came and told me, Michael, the bishop will want to speak to you after the church. Because now I had this tendency of, I'm coming to church. The moment the offering and sadakas zinatolewa, nimetoa yangu hiyo, I will disappear, because I feel like I don't belong. I don't belong. The reason I feel it's okay for me to live in the darkness is because most of the time, actually, even now, I feel like I don't belong. I don't belong anywhere. I don't.
It's a very sad feeling. You need to get to a point where you have to forgive yourself and know that you never, whatever happened to you, for you to be on the street, for you to be molested, you cannot carry that burden for you. I mean, forever.
Yeah.
What that burden will do will definitely. I'm not becoming a counselor on the site. I'm just saying to you because based on most of the guests I've I've hosted on the show, they emphasize on one thing we call forgiveness. And the first forgiveness has to begin by you forgiving yourself. You just need to get to a point where you have to forgive yourself. Know that this happened to me. You might be so shocked that a number of people who badmouth you could be suffering from the same. But the only difference is they have not come out to speak the way you spoke. Yeah. But you owned your truth and you said who you are, and without fear of contradiction, whoever wants to be your friend will walk with you and help you recover. Yeah. Because at the end of it all, every sin, I'm not justifying any sin. All I'm saying is that everybody is a sinner, and it's only the standard or whoever gauges our entry to heaven is God. Yeah. And it is not how I look at you or how you look at me or how pastor think about you. It's what God thinks about you. God might have saved you from the situation to be molested at the street, but it happened because you are his son. But it happened. Everything, I try running away from this statement. Everything happens for a reason. However, whatever happens in our life, they happen because maybe the circumstance allowed it to happen. Yeah. And that you have to own who you are, live who you are, and start visualizing who you wanna be, despite any other weakness or challenge that we have. I don't know if you're a pastor. I read the Bible as well. The Bible says I've read a Bible where it says Paul was a servant of God. Yeah. And in second, I think it's Second Corinthians or Second Corinthians chapter 12, I guess. And the whole of that chapter, the Bible says where Paul was. He says he had a thorn in the flesh. Some people will define it differently, but we have different thorns in our fleshes. Yeah. But now, what now makes this looks like it was not something good Paul liked. He said, in his weakness, the greatness of God was seen in him. Because when you think that you're so holy, you're so powerful, that's when now you really don't have anything. Yeah. You're literally like nothing. So I think the church would have offered a hand to sit you down, counsel you, and try to help, rather than disowning you and start disassociating themselves from you, or rather excommunicating you. Some of us, we've been excommunicated based on lies in churches. Things happen out there, but anyway, we continue. So how do you deal with the moment when you feel like you want to give up? Do you like have a strategy on how you deal with a situation like that when you feel like I'm really done, I just want to give up? Like you have wanted to kill yourself. What has actually what made you not kill yourself since you have tried to kill yourself severally? Yeah, at that time, the last time I wanted to throw myself, I made a video. And this video was very apologetic to one person, the lady who brought me from the street. The white lady. Yeah, the white lady. I was just sorry for me not I've messed up and ABCD. So that moment when I wanted to throw myself, like I needed something to ignite me. I needed something, a starter. Yeah. So I called one of the persons that we dated. I expected the person to say harsh words. That was a lady you dated? No. A man? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I expected the person to say unapiga nani umbwagasia vitu kama hizo, you know. Yeah. But I was like, hey, hello. And he spoke to you kindly. Yeah, I fell down. I just fell down where I was standing. So at the time when now you wanted to kill it? Yes. Sasa unajua niko hapa juu nafaa kujirusha. But sasa kusikia hiyo sauti nili kneel down. And I started crying and I started saying, oh. Did you tell the person what you wanted to do at the moment? After some days nilitafutana na yeye na nikamwambia. Yeah, nikamwambia vile kulikuwa, but I don't know kama he bought it, but I can say had he said trash,
it would have ignited.
So you would have gone to kill yourself?
I would have killed myself.
So he was an inspiration for you not giving up?
Yes. Yeah. So when sasa nimeanguka kwa hapo chini ndio nikaanza ku feel like, oh, kumbe there are people. Kumbe kuna watu. There are people who still think Michael is somebody. Even if ameenda huko na huko, but there is somebody. At that particular time again, the only thing, the thing that actually made me even not to kill myself, even ever, my siblings.
Your brothers and sisters?
My brothers and my sisters, wenye tumetoka nao kwa tumbo moja ya mama. Ndio yani nikakuwa like, oh, I have a family. I have a family. Like I have a family.
You have people who still care for you.
Yeah.
They still love you.
Yeah. It has taken me time until this year that I learned that actually my step family loves. I didn't know. It's not like I knew they hate me, no. But kujua.
You had never internalized that they really love you.
Yeah. So that moment I started living for them. For them. So along the way, sasa nimefika mahali penye I need to start living for me.
Live for you. Yeah. Because you need to choose you. Because as much as people are there in your life trying to help you live, if you don't choose yourself, always there is when you're dealing with human beings, there is always a point of disappointment. You must leave a space to be disappointed. Yeah. Whether your brothers, your sisters, even your closest friend, even your very own partner, your wife, whatever, spouse. When we're dealing with people, there is always that you must leave that room for disappointment. Anything can happen. So you need first to choose yourself, and then at least try to come closer to God now that you used to go to church.
It's not like I don't go to church. I go to church. Yeah. I go to church. I go to church. I love God. I love Jesus.
Yeah.
I love Him.
So you can try to come back to church and something like that, and then I'm so sure that everything will be okay. What I can say for you, like this is what I can. We want to take a short break and then we'll be back shortly.
Okay.
But I want you to tell me something. I know you meet different people who talk to you. I mean, you've also been through a lot of things on the street. We will also talk about you have something called. You have an organization, an initiative called the Well of Hope Street Outreach, right?
Yeah, Kayole.
It is something that because that tells me that you have a vision to live for and to live on.
Yeah.
So if you have a vision like this, that tells you are still alive.
Even before that, when I was in my high school, let's call it Z, because I also have a story there. I started an initiative called AGSI, Give Us What Initiative, where we used to go to the street with the teachers, with the students. We will contribute money, food, clothes they will bring, and we will go to the street. I don't know if I still have the photos, but they're there. I used to have ups and downs with the teachers, but when it came to charity, they ungeishanga si tulikuwa my enemy. Tulikuwa my enemy, but they will bring their clothes, they will bring money, they will chip in. Yes, and after high school, when I was in college, I started another one with my friends, when we shared a common shida kidogo hivi. It was called Anonimo Paisao.
What does that mean?
It's a Portuguese language. It's called anonymous passion. Anonymous passion, whereby you are going to help, but this publicity, so if you want people to know you, or you need now to showcase people in, like we're taking pictures of needy people and such a thing.
So Michael, we are going to come back to talk about your vision, mission, and challenges, and the community impact. But for now, I can allow you to take a glass of water. We are taking a short commercial break. We'll be back.
Thank you.
All right. See you in the next episode.
Okay.
Bye.